Hi. Hello, hello, everyone. Checking up here if the I can lock in on the actual Twitch site here. But yeah, I think we're good. Hello, everyone. Hello again. How are you all? It's been a bit of a while, and we're kind of unfortunately starting a little bit midway into this match. We have some, well, let's say probably the highest and highest seeded match between the two here. JoshEco versus Silicosis. Silicosis, well-known player here, very very strong, and also the last year's winner as well, if I remember correctly. And coming on to the other side here, we have none other the number one ranked player in the Philippines, JoshEco. And for the moment, it is neck and neck, 3-3 for both sides here, and it is Silicosis' pick. Getting into the here, the match start. Which I believe this will be 3 mod 1. Oh, no, I think this here is ERB for the moment, so we got quite a little bit of a wait time here. Oh, a little bit of a bit of a while after the endless amounts of earthquakes. I think another storm is beginning to pass in the Philippines. It's currently raining really hard here in Baguio. I haven't seen actually. Kind of moving on to the match. I actually haven't seen the match. I wanna just take a look on the scores here, how close they are. I think give a rundown after we wait for Silicosis. Oh, yeah, there he is. Uh, but we went in first map was FM2. Both players played HR. Silicos is winning with the full combo, and we are going FM1, and JoshEco winning NM2 after that. Haven't checked that stuff, but let's head straight forward to FM1. We might see a double three and HR. Both players are relatively pretty good when it comes to mods. So if ever we're gonna see a double mod ever to appear here, it's very very likely that it's gonna be free mod 1. Alright, chili check in the chat. Like this sixth map here is about to start. So this I believe is winners finals. So both players do have another life here, but they will have the opportunity to send one of these guys down to losers. And both players only locking in HD. Interesting. We got some offbeat first 100s coming in on JoshEco's side. Silicosis is starting off with a full ult here, while JoshEco is single tapping. The players are kind of stabilizing here, but Silicosis is still holding on to that SS. Got some finisher spams, and as we note here, Silicosis is doing this in full ult. So it's just a little bit difficult, but as we say that though, massive miss from Silicosis bring the lead to JoshEco, but that act difference here is kind of bringing Silicosis just a little bit of a lead difference here with that massive miss. 5k now. This is 1-3 section. The players are managing this pretty well. A little bit of act drop here. JoshEco is losing a little bit of lead, kind of chasing back on Silicosis here. This is a pretty strong area of his expertise here. This slow section is pretty rough one, Ooh, there we go. Massive act drop from JoshEco. Lead is shrinking. We're gonna get halfway through the map. More finishers. Both players must lead these. 1-3. Here we go. Both players did not skip the finisher there. A little bit of an act drop from Silicosis. The lead is very small, neck and neck. Another one for JoshEco, and now the lead is now taken to Silicosis' side. By just sheer power of accuracy here, Silicosis has brought back the lead to his winning side. JoshEco is hitting a lot of these notes very, very early. Loses a lot of accuracy, dropping to 98 on this final part of the map. Silicosis still holding on. Look at that accuracy. Look at that UR from Silicosis' side. 22,000 already. But he is losing a little bit. There was a bit of a scare there for him to lose a little bit more accuracy, but unfortunately, I don't think he'll be able to lose this lead here unless he makes a massive error. 22k now. Oh, never mind. A chance. Final part. JoshEco has to not get these 100s down on his name. But unfortunately, I don't think that will be the case. Silicosis is taking that one. Good FC, but the accuracy says otherwise. For that 3x 100 and 2x miss. JoshEco definitely had that bag, but got destroyed by the accuracy department. But no thoughts no thoughts for JoshEco here. Is going straight up to DT1. So, locking in here, JoshEco is going to try and fight Silicosis here on the realm of speed. Might be interesting, but I think this is a potential breakpoint actually. If JoshEco manages to lose this pick versus Silicosis, we might see the first interesting breakpoint. GLHF's in the chat. Oh, look at these even patterns. This is not easy for full ult. And it is pretty evident as to, wait, actually, checking on how Silicosis is performing on this. Oh, here we go. Traded first 100 down to Silicosis' side on that single. So, I was trying to check if Silicosis is committing on that full ult, and I think he is. JoshEco. Oh no! As I said his name, the UR bar just went off to the side there, dropping a lot more accuracy. Silicosis now with a tiny lead, dropped that and gave that to JoshEco as well. A little bit of a lag spike on my side there. I didn't see the backdrop on JoshEco. Both players have a pretty erratic unstable rate at the moment. JoshEco is stabilizing Silicosis with a massive act drop, dropping to 98 on that section there. But there is still a lot of map left to play here, and it's only 5,000. The single miss from JoshEco can turn the tides. But he has a solid read at the moment, and the patterning here is very, very difficult. We have another swing section. Act drop from JoshEco, act drop from Silicosis. But the lead here is now 14k, 1-6, massive accuracy difference now. Silicosis and the miss to boot. JoshEco now with a solid lead. About to take this bag out of Silicosis' hands already. He had a good showing on this map, but unfortunately, that will be another confident point to JoshEco. As we're gonna get into the final court and another miss to his name here, not having fun with this map. This patterning, man. The patterning on this map is evil. 97 to 99.8. And yeah, here we go. The evens, these things are demonic against full out players, but that will be a pretty confident point to JoshEco. Uh-oh, Silicosis is not having much picks left. And we're going in nowhere far. So, quite interesting here. JoshEco, Silicosis did say that it doesn't have maps left, but same goes for JoshEco. Silicosis went ahead on that HD map last time, and there is still HD2 to play. NM4, and NM5 and NM6 are there as well. I think we're gonna get into the Deathstream map. 3 minutes and 18 with OD6. I guess that's one saving grace, so this might be a 1x100 battle for both players here. First one to break the accuracies, first one to lose. Pretty interesting match. And of course, it is Deathstream, so the strength between two players is how well they recover from their mistakes, or even make a mistake at themselves. Here we go, first Deathstream, first to break here is JoshEco already. That SV for this map is pretty high already. Oh, actually, Silicosis lost a lot more. It's a 99.7 versus a 99.4. And as you take a look here, the OD on both players are very, very dense. It's only 1x100 between the two at the moment. So you may say that JoshEco has the lead, but with Silicosis just keeping close here, any ounce of mistake that JoshEco makes, Silicosis will grab that with every opportunity that it'll get. But that's if we're gonna see JoshEco make a mistake here. We have to watch the UR bar for both players. the closer it leads off to that green, the more this lead grows or changes. For now, Silicosis is hitting this, I believe, a little early, and on the opposite side here, JoshEco hitting it a little bit too fast. Oh, OD6 saving lives. That was almost a 100 from Silicosis again. Halfway through the map, still with that 1x100 lead, JoshEco. Slow section. This is usually where we see a lot of these mistakes. Silicosis is not taking the risk. Never mind, he is taking the risk by full ulting this. Silent part. This silent part is kind of rough, no? Ooh! Finisher section. JoshEco is single tapping. On the other hand, Silicosis is full ulting this. Ooh, both players hit that. That part was really hard to do. That's just an out of nowhere after finisher spam. Here we go. I think that started on an offhand. Patterning is pretty rough, but both players managed to go through this without a hitch. Last part of the map. JoshEco still holding on with that lead. I think that increased to another one, as I believe Silicosis made the 1x100? Or no? I don't think it registered. Oh, my eyes, I mean. Still, the same lead. No mistakes done yet. 1,000 point difference. This is gonna be a pretty long stream. JoshEco has heated up here. This is a potential breakpoint. Silicosis is ghost tapping this. It's gonna be scary, no? JoshEco is trailing a little bit. He has to hold this up until the very, very final part of the map. Whoa! That almost was 100. I'm looking at JoshEco's UR bar right now. Holy! What? He gets that with just a 1x100 difference. There was a few close calls, but it's amazing that he manages to hold this until the very end. What a crazy breakpoint! That's definitely a game changer. I think this is just the this is definitely the match that you'd expect from a first seed versus second seed. What was that? And now JoshEco planning to solidify the lead here and locking in NM5. Few things to note here. OD7. So a good note here for Silicosis: if JoshEco does win this, Silicosis still has that very good hidden 2 here against JoshEco. Here we go. A potential lead or a potential comeback from Silicosis. Note that this is only the first time that we've seen a breakpoint in stream, so I don't know about the previous 6 points there. So this is tech. Ooh, JoshEco did not expect that speed up from that section there. Now lost a bunch of accuracy, and we have 1-6 patterns. Both players are extremely, I repeat, extremely good at these 1-6 tech maps. Ooh, that was a 1... I'm not sure if that's a 1-8 or 1-5. JoshEco trading on this zone as well. Accuracy is the enemy here. What is this map? JoshEco is holding on strong. That was so dense. I'm checking who mapped this, it's Zev. I thought Rafalga mapped this map. But for now, Silicosis has been an unfortunate deficit. Both players are well known for speed, but JoshEco is let's say just a different beast altogether here. So maps like these with incredible double BPMs. So that's approximately 310 BPM if you count it in the counter. So break time here. So Silicosis just knows that he's under the he is under, and JoshEco is in a bit of a lead. So with this, we might see a couple mistakes, and there we go. Actually, a lot of accuracy drop from Silicosis. JoshEco with a miss. So now accuracy combo lead here, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough. We're gonna have to see a bit more from JoshEco, and Silicosis needs to stabilize. Oh, here we go, a chance. Biggest chance of the day. This section, this map, this final Kia is so difficult. This patterning is very, very rough to do. And both players are full ulting this. They're not single tapping 310 BPM. Final part, Silicosis with an act drop. Final part. 13k. JoshEco solidifying the lead now. Potential match point. Silicosis has to win 3 in a row. That was a little closer than I'd expect. So, we still have a bunch of maps to play, and Silicosis does have a few fail-safes here, I believe. And he doesn't take the fail-safe HD2, and he goes for the NM6. I mean, I guess that's good. Sight reading gimmick? Well, good luck with that. JoshEco has a B rank on this. JoshEco trolling. He said he's sight read, but he has a rank on this map. Fake news player. But here we go. Locking in no mod 5. Both players said that they haven't exactly practiced, and we're already getting the 0 BPM note here. Both players haven't completely well in. Ooh, kind of surprised that works in That's a pretty hard thing to map. Look at that memorization section there. Silicosis with a bit of a lead now. And we're gonna get yellow notes here. Very difficult. Oh no! Crash out from Silicosis! A whole misread on that stream. He's rather thankful that he has that Oh, another miss. Traded errors here. Misreads on that final part of the map. Here we go. Yellow notes. Very difficult. Very confusing. Both players are not adjusting to these yellow notes. It's neck and neck. Both players missing at the same time. Ninja finisher. Both get 100 on that ninja finisher. I don't think you can hit that. I think you gotta spam that with those extreme speed sliders. Do note that in No Mod 2, in Score V2, finishers, sliders, and spinners actually have their own value, so they count as notes. What is this gimmick, man? JoshEco now with a solid lead. Silicosis is having so much trouble. How is JoshEco reading this on a quote-unquote sight read? Ooh, I like this this negative SV slider. So good. One thing to note here that the tournament client puts the sliders on transparent, but likely Silicosis has a translucent slider. But as much as I can yap here, unfortunately, that will be the game here. JoshEco taking that Nomad 5 pick away from Silicosis' hands, and yeah, exactly. It wasn't readable for Silicosis at the end because of the translucent slider. It was a close match, but unfortunately, JoshEco holding out until the very end, and he will sit on that comfortable winners grand finals. Silicosis is unfortunately getting sent down to lose his bracket here. So congrats to JoshEco. Potential upset here, but there is still another life for Silicosis. So I want to check as well for the next match here, just in case we have other things to do. So I want to see the bracket real quick. If there's any matches for today, any other matches, I mean. I'm not too sure if we're gonna stream it, so I'll just bring up this thing real quick. So yeah, there is gonna be another match at 7 p.m. I believe. Any future information, if we're gonna stream it, will be announced at that time. So for now, we'll have to say goodbye, and thank you all for watching. That was the winners finals bracket, and we're gonna have to see eliminations for the next one. So see you all later. Thank you all for watching.